So this system that we are living is actually the beast. You know, when they talk about it in the Bible, there was a creature that came out of the sea with 7 heads and 10 horns, and gave the power to the dragon or something like that. You know, which the sea is the masses, and um, the heads are, you know, different people in positions, and you know, the horns is the powers, and you know, certain like people that's being signed to record deals that could um, influence the masses. So the law of polarity, which they manipulate, you know, because we are never separated. We have two poles, but we never separated. You know, you have light and darkness, you know, both the same. Um, you have hot and cold, both the same, just two different temperatures. Um, you have confidence and insecure, both the same, just two different spectrums. You have anger and joy, you know, both the same, just distorted emotions. So when it comes to the narcissist, they live on one extreme polarity, which is that ego. It's all about that ego. They have bent the knee to their image, which the system, which feeds the ego, and it feeds and it try to create this illusion that we are separated, but we're not. We are all one and the same. We are just a fractal of, you know, different expressions, different things. And what they do is they distort it with music, with what we see on TV, with school, with so many different things that kind of programs the brain, programs the conscious. And people that are full of ego, people that are unhealed and just fractured souls, you know, it's just energy that is frozen. It's not flowing. And when we are dealing with this beast, which we have to all come together, and we have to have that awareness on our nervous system. We have to be humble and pay attention to what we are thinking about. You know what I'm saying? It's all about maintaining and stabilizing your nervous system. You know what I'm saying? You can't always be running around this motherfucker full of fear, anxiety, anger. You know what I'm saying? But this is how society has programmed us. And even with competition, you know, they say it's just sports and we should show sportsmanship. It's all a programming to that ego. It feeds the ego. You know, the system is the beast. You know what I'm saying? And people be wondering why they kids and certain person grow up to be a psychopath or a narcissist or whatever demon, or they can't stop thinking about something. They got anxiety. They always scared, living in fear. That's because you were programmed. Your consciousness is distorted. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that they monetize off of us. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like certain things is fun, and you know what I'm saying? Going out here and gangbanging and being a young YN and doing dumb shit, and you know, they make it seem like it's fun, but it's really messing up your consciousness. It's fucking you up. It's turning people into demons. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing that nobody can do when you are living in this system. You know what I'm saying? People be wondering why they kids, you know, they got to take their kids to anger management and this and give them this type of medicine. It's nothing that you can do if that person go through some type of trauma and they don't know how to, they don't reach a certain age where they learn how to heal and integrate those wounds. You know, if they just, you know, become a lost soul and let this demon enter the vessel, you know, it's nothing that you can do. It's nothing that you can do, because we sit and we let our kids, you know, we think that it's cool. We giving them all these gadgets and gadgets because just like it's good, it's a good part about social media or all these tablets and things. There's also a bad side. You know, there's no separation, and it's all about your perception of how you look at things and what you do with it, how you do things. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing that you can do. You know, if a kid or a child grows up to be something that a parent wasn't expecting them to be, even if they grew up doing well, and you don't know what that child mentally and spiritually is going through behind closed doors. We always think that we know what our child gonna be and what they gonna do. They can be fucking the smartest kids and grow up to be a fucking genius in the public's eye and be this good person, but behind closed doors, they some fucking creeps. You know what I'm saying? So the beast is this system, and there's nothing that we can do about it if we continue to wake up and feed the system with our emotions. You know, waking up every day, you know, supporting it and doing what we got to do to keep it running, you know, working and doing this and doing. What can we do? When that child grow up to be something that you wasn't, what can you do? Nothing. Because you thought that giving them everything that they want, giving them anything that they want and doing the right thing and celebrating Christmas and this, and you thought that you was doing the right thing, but you weren't doing nothing but extorting their consciousness. You know, narcissism are products. Sociopaths and all these different, they are products of the beast.